Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of GPW Live. I don't usually do commentary on the house shows, but the world champ is in the house tonight, so I figured I'd stop by and see what was going on. You heard that right. GPW world champion Caleb Kennedy will be in action. But our first match here tonight, you see Chandler Thompson already in the ring. He made his return the other night on Battleground in Phoenix. Money Mike is here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now, obviously he's back. We can see that. But Money is not back on a full-time basis. He just happened to be in Phoenix the other night visiting some family friends and contacted us to see about getting a match. Then after we got done in Phoenix, he asked if he could maybe pop in here and there, get a match or two in the future, and I said, sure, why not? I mean, a lot of us that are here in GPW came here from SSW, and we owe that to Money Mike. And I am not gonna be the one to tell Money Mike he can't get in the ring and do what he does. So, Money's back, but he's not back, if that makes sense. Hasn't signed a contract or anything. He's just kind of doing one-off appearances. He said he missed being in the ring, missed competing. He just wanted to get his feet wet again. And he won't be, like I said, he won't be popping up on every show, but he'll be in and out from time to time. Maybe. But it's definitely good to see Money back. And anytime he wants to come back, he'll have a spot here if he wants it. But right now, he's taking on one of the young guns here in GPW, in Chandler Thompson. Ooh, big bulldog after the move off the ropes. Chandler signed with GPW earlier this summer when we were running the Proving Grounds program. And did a decent enough job on Proving Grounds that when we finished that program and absorbed some of the roster from that show, he was one of the ones that made the cut. We've seen him more usually in the early card matches, but he seemed fairly impressive. Actually, last week in San Diego, he challenged Dude for the Internet Championship. Came up a little bit short, but he's still trying to make a name for himself, and he's not doing bad. But you get in the ring with somebody like Money Mike, you'll definitely make a name for yourself. Just the experience factor of going against somebody like that. And now after a little bit of a early start from Thompson, Money's taken back over. And I'm not going to do full-on commentary for the whole show, so I may be in and out a little bit during the matches. But speaking of the Internet Champion, he is here tonight. He will be in a tag team match with his partner not being TD Fox, But he is teaming up with the Plague. Yeah, it's kind of a scary situation if you ask me. But ever since we saw him come out and help Dr. Gonzalez attack Victor Venom, not only has he aligned himself with Doc and I guess become a member of the ICU, his whole attitude, his whole demeanor, everything has changed. And what I'm being told is he's changed his name from Dude to just going by his name Tyrus, but he's calling himself the Nightmare. That's what TD Fox has told me anyways. But Money picks up the win here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's another win for the returning veteran. Like I said, always good to see Money. He's playing up to the crowd like he always will. Now, speaking of that tag match with the ICU, we're going to move right into it. Because here come their opponents, Uncle Buck and Cousin Cooper. Cooper dancing around, hopping around. So we're going to see the new version of the ICU with the Plague teaming with Tyrus. I saw TD Fox backstage earlier. I didn't see Tyrus anywhere. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. So, apparently the Plague has a new look. And there's Tyrus to the right of your screen. Oh my, he's a... Oh, there's TD Fox behind him walking to the ring with him. The Plague and... Oh god, Doc's here too. The whole crew is here in Cheyenne. Oh, that does not bode well for Buck and Cooper. You can almost feel the life sucked out of the room when these guys walked in. I don't know if I like this new look and attitude from Tyrus. But you see, he's here with the Plague. This could be a scary new tag team. I mean, it's already scary enough that they're working with Doc. Buck's gonna start up. Oh, Lord. And here we go. Tyrus is gonna start it off with the ICU for his new team. Probably gets picked up by Buck and dropped right on the turnbuckle. Buck lifts him up. Got that old man farmer strength. Oh. Well, folks, I gotta run to the production room real quick. I'll be back, but I'll leave you here to keep watching this match. Alright, folks, I'm back to the commentary desk. Got the backstage stuff done I needed to. And we're going to go right into the main event of tonight's live event. As you heard our ring announcer say, you're in for a special treat. The folks of Cheyenne, Wyoming get a title match as Barrett Prince makes his way to the ring. The former Proving Grounds champion. Looks like he's the first one to jump on an opportunity to take a shot against Caleb Kennedy. While I was gone, we saw the new rebuilt version of the ICU pick up the win with Tyrus and Plague. That could be a force to have to worry about as GPW moves forward. And in the match before this, we saw Chaos the Clown pick up a big win over Powerhouse. But here we go, folks. Time to get down to business. And there he is, your GPW World Champion, Caleb Kennedy. Ready to put on a show here for the fans in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Not very often you see a world title defended on a live event / house show, whatever you want to call it. At least around here, anyways. But Caleb's been on a bit of a media relations and PR tour since he won the title at Night of Glory. And he contacted us, said he wanted to get back in the ring and get back to work. He didn't care when or where or who. So we told him we'll find him somebody to face here in Cheyenne tonight so he can get back in the ring. Like I said, Barrett Prince was the Proving Grounds champion while that program was going on. He's a pretty solid talent, so this should be a good test for Caleb Kennedy. Showing off that beautiful GPW title. Yeah, so Barrett Prince is ready for his shot at the world title. Caleb Kennedy looks like he's ready to get back to work, and here we go. And the champ comes out. Ball of fire right from the bell. Already has Prince down and going for the top rope. Big elbow drop. Well, then a boot to the face just stomps on Prince. And then the knee to the back of the head. And then another elbow drop. Caleb says, you ain't going to come in here and get no night off. I guarantee you that. Goes for a quick cover, gets a 1 count. Boot to the, he goes for the elbow drop and Barrett rolls out of the way. Spins him around into a big clothesline. Caleb kicks that foot up and staggers Barrett Prince back and gets back to his feet. Now he's back on offense. Oh, he went for the big kick off the springboard and missed. And the traveling battle cat has joined me in commentary again. He's my travel buddy. Bounces Barrett's face off the apron, drags him back to his feet. But they lock up, and then Prince picks Caleb up, drops him on the steel steps. Face first. Grabs him and shoves him to the floor. And runs and stomps on him. No respect. Look at that. No respect for the champion. But they're not out here to make friends. They're out here to fight for a world championship. Barrett Prince rolls Caleb back in. They lock back up. Caleb counters it. Turns it into a big clothesline of his own. Oh, and he dumps him over the top rope. Ass over tea kettle onto the floor. That big stiff clothesline. Barrett Prince gets back in, but Caleb picks him up, bounces him off the turnbuckle pad, and then just tosses him to the middle of the ring. Then Barrett gets back up and fires a big clothesline and a big drop kick. Has him in the corner, big elbows. Well, the champ is rocked. Prince goes for a cover, only gets a 1 count. Has him up. Oh, the running power slam. The old Oklahoma Stampede, a la Bill Watts. Oh, then the big backdrop. Barrett Prince is getting fired up. The spine buster. He's hitting big move after big move. Goes for the big splash, I think is what he was aiming for, but Caleb rolls out of the way. Returns a favor with a big spine buster of his own. Goes for the cover. Oh, and the spine buster does it. He must have knocked the wind out of Prince. He gets the cover and gets the win off of the spine buster. Not a whole lot of any crazy flippity-doo stuff in that one. There was some good physical, technical wrestling in that match. And Caleb Kennedy gets the win and picks up his first official defense of the GPW World Title. Party time here in Cheyenne. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you in Boise next week for Battleground.